Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Let's go! Come on, fellas. Finally. Let's go, man. All right, let's talk some charts. Let's have some fun tonight. Happy Sunday, guys. Let's get it, man.
Wow, Oleg, hold on. Wait. What the hell? Well, you know what? I think, I'm hearing everyone on Twitter and everyone on YouTube is saying crash is coming. So a lot of people are saying put my limit orders at 25K. We are going to get a perfect backtest at 25K where everyone thinks we are going to go. And then it is going to bounce perfectly from there. Yes, that's what I will do. I am completely out of the market. I will put all my limit orders at 25K. What could go wrong, right? Literally nothing. Wait, what? What the hell? They all said 25K backtest. What the hell? Why did we not go to 25K? This is manipulation by CZ, by Hong Kong, by everyone. The Bears. What are you doing? You guys are weak.
All right. Oh, man, I'm sweating balls. I said I was going to troll, but we're going to do one quick troll in the beginning. Of course we got to do. What's going on, fellas? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, guys? What if finally, dude, we got some price action. God damn. Oh, man, it feels nice. Like, not even if this, like, doesn't last, which I do think it will. Finally, we got some freaking price action, man. And this is fantastic, man. Just seeing some green is fantastic. I am pumped for today, because we finally got a little bit more answers that we were looking at. So let's get it. If we could smack up those likes, man, we're back up to like season. Let's get those likes up to 400 likes today, which is like bear market lows. But, let's do it anyways. 28,112, guys. So we have gotten back above the point where I wanted to reclaim for the next leg up to the upside. So this white box was the level we needed to break to get back above And if you haven't been watching the channel for a while, I have been very adamant that I am expecting a bounce higher for Bitcoin, and I have not wavered from that despite this boring freaking market the last months. We have been looking for prices going higher. So is this the start of it? Will we get rejected back down this week? It'll be fun, but there is some good signs on the charts, man, which is freaking fantastic. And you know, we look at the 2020 fractal. I would say it's not looking too good for the bears right now. If you are a bear out there, you got to make that tough decision now whether you want to wait for 25K still or you want to FOMO in higher. You know, it is what it is. It's that tough decision. But anyways, is Bitcoin ready for that next leg, just like in 2020 and just like in 16 when it had these sort of double peaks and then the next rallies up? Is Bitcoin ready for that? I think this week is going to be a good week, man. For many different reasons. Which you guys already can see the title of the stream. We know why this week is going to be a good week. Where's my guy in here? Where is my guy? Yes, this is why I have max long Bitcoin. I am max long Bitcoin right now. You guys don't even know how big. I am not even from China, clearly. But the max bid on Bitcoin is going to be huge this next week. I am telling you, Hong Kong is going to send Bitcoin to Wen Moon. Thank you, Saudi. Thank you, Saudi, man. Thank you, Saudi. Yo, shout out to everyone who's in the chat, man. Thanks you guys who sort of stuck around through the boring period, even though we're kind of still in the same range, but we got to start somewhere, right? So that is pretty nice, you know, and sort of like we've been talking about, man, Bitcoin coming back to the 200 week. Historically, it has been a horrible time to short Bitcoin at the 200 week. I don't understand why people were getting all bearish at the 200 week moving average. I didn't understand it at all. You at least expect a bounce there. Come on, man. So we came back down to the 200 week. We also just front ran that bull market support band right there. And we did get a nice bounce so far. So we'll see if it lasts, but that is fantastic, man. That is absolutely fantastic. And that is exactly the candle you want to see going into a weekly close, man. You can't have a better weekly candle than that. Bullish engulfing with sort of your stock RSI coming down to the lows on the weekly, right at the bull market support band. You can't be much better than that, man. Let's go. Mike said the Celtics won me over. Fuck it. Let's go. Mike is bullish on the Celtics too? Oh my God, man. Oh my God. So, yeah, same thing sort of remains, guys, like we've been talking about. If you haven't been, there's probably a lot of people coming back today after being gone for a few weeks. Still think the same remained. I was looking for a bounce somewhere between 24 and 26. So far, it looks like we came to about 26. Funny enough, you know, front runs everyone, which I'm not surprised because if you look at all these rallies, man, Bitcoin keeps front running everyone, right? So you guys remember back down at 16K, everyone was thinking it was going to 14K. Bitcoin front runs everyone, right? And then it comes down in the banking crisis dip. Everyone thinks it's going to come back down to these lows. It stops at 19.5, front runs everyone, and continues up. And then we come back down again. Everyone's thinking just perfect, the perfect little blanket back test. Like you're going to get a perfect entry at 25K. We're gonna slowly go into, we're just gonna slowly go into that 25K resistance as support. And Bitcoin so far, like I said, we got to start somewhere, has front run the 25K support that everyone and their mother was looking to long at. Am I surprised? No, because that was literally the most obvious thing in the world. I'm not surprised. But here we are, 28,146. Let's get a little pump song going on here. I think we need it. Let's not play the normal pump song. I think we need a nice song in here today. I think we need to get a little pumped in here in this bitch today. But now what do we see? If we're gonna go based off what we're looking at, look at Bitcoin still going, man. 28,150 right here. The next resistance I'm looking at, guys, right here, is this downward sloping support or resistance line coming in right here. So we had one hit, we had two hits. This is one area we got to be careful of just because we are in a downwards channel in here. So that would come in if we went straight up right now, which I don't know if we're going to go straight up right now, but 28,700-ish would be that next resistance if we were to continue up here. But let's get a little bit of shit going on in here, man. Let's get it. Come on, boy. You gonna doubt the Santa hat? Come on, man. You gonna doubt the Santa hat. Let's go. I want to see all you people dancing in the chat. Get in the chat. Show me an emoji. Get an emoji up in this bitch. Let me see y'all in the chat right now. I need to see everyone in the chat. I haven't seen most of you guys in weeks. You know, I want to see you guys in here. Come on. Interactive said headache. That's dancing bear music. It kind of is, man. Great song, great song. We had to play the song real quick. I know you guys think that song is a piece of... but it's okay. We're going to play it anyways. Who we got in here? We got Rod said, don't count out the Heat. Wired series, both teams 1-2 at home. I'm not counting out the Heat, man. Game 7 is going to be a fantastic game. Game 6 was one of the best games I've seen in a long time. That was just... dude, the feeling I felt at the end of that Celtics game yesterday, dude, I haven't felt that feeling in a long time, where you just get those goosebumps and the hair is just going up on your skin. That was the most insane... just it was frustrating, it was insane, it was happiness. I felt every emotion in that last 5 minutes of that game. It could have been better, bro. It could, honestly, I'm so pumped for tomorrow. Winner take all, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. It's gonna be a good freaking game on luckily we're at home, so I'm pretty confident in that one, but it's gonna be nice. Let's go. Anyways, yes, that's what we got for BTC, guys. The big news over the weekend was that they reached a decision on the debt ceiling. So the debt ceiling has been reached an agreement on. It doesn't mean it's over. Bad idea to long. Mr. Mario, come on, man. Don't be longing right now. I would say it's probably not the best risk reward to be longing right now. The time to long was at the 200 week right down here. You know, that was the best time to long down here. Now, I mean, it's I wouldn't necessarily long a 6% candle to the upside, right? But hey, I mean, Mr. Mario, like, listen, man, sometimes, you know, sometimes you just gotta do it, bro.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Sometimes you just gotta do it. What is the debt ceiling? The debt ceiling is how much money the government can use to pay off their bills. They ran out of money, so they had to print more, pretty much. But yeah, so that got into agreement. So that I think that caused a little bit of excitement. Stock market futures are up. They're not open tomorrow, but the futures are up. NASDAQ is up 0.55%. S&P is up 0.42%. Even the Dow Jones, which has been struggling lately, is up 0.36%. So some happiness over that, but it's not over, right? It hasn't been technically finalized yet, but we got that going on. And we also have, if you guys don't know what's coming up, right? And dude, the charts are cool. The charts are nice, right? The charts are telling me a good story. And then I've said, as long as we stay above the 50 moving averages in the bull market support band, I remain bullish. Seeing a bounce off those is very, very nice. It's fantastic, man. It is fantastico. But that's not even the best thing that's this week. Guys, oh my God. This is the date that I've been looking forward to for months, right? Since the beginning of this year, when we talked about it like way back in January, when this was first announced. Dude, this week could be massive. And someone said it in the chat, man, the Chinese retail investors pissed. Yeah, he's probably pissed right now. This is probably some random guy in Hong Kong. What's the market pump? I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Where's the market pumping? I wanted to buy low. Some random guy in the Hong Kong retail investors are pissed. They can't buy till Thursday. Oh, man. They're getting front run, too. Lord, bro. Anyways. Dude, Bitcoin's still going, man. Look at this. 28,191.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
They're pissed right now. They can't even... They can't even buy yet, and it's freaking pumping. They're like, dude, you couldn't have just waited for 3 more days. Oh man, but yeah, we got that coming up, guys. So I know Bitcoin's pumping right now. That's the fun thing. Altcoins are doing decent too. I mean, but it's still the Bitcoin show, right? But altcoins are still doing pretty good. But you know, the exciting thing that we got coming on, guys, like this is great. Bitcoin going up is great. I'm not surprised. It's what I was expecting at some point. You know, I was telling you guys, dude, expecting a bounce here, and I'm expecting this next move to be massive. And I wasn't just saying that for no reason, right? Why were we saying that? Why were we saying that? For multiple reasons. We had the BBWP, which you guys like to make fun of me on. We had the BBWP, which measures how low the volatility is in the market at all-time lows for crypto. All-time lows, which means nothing was going on. And typically when that happens, you see explosive moves. I think this is just the start of this move, in my personal opinion. Over the course of these next few months, I think we're going to see a pretty volatile move. I think it's going to be fun. You guys know my take. I think we're going higher, so I think it's going to be fun. The bears will think we're going to go lower. That's fine, right? But right off the bull market support band on total, right? Move up, retrace, right? Everyone gets bearish at the bull market support band, we bounce. Move down, everyone gets bearish at the bull market support band again, and we get a bounce, right? Just rinse and repeat. The same damn thing. But it's not just that. It's not just the charts, bro, right? And CZ said it best. We were talking about this on last Friday, man. Right? And when CZ said this, you don't fade the CZ financial advice tweets. We just don't do it, guys. And we keep doing it. You know, every time the market goes down, CZ tweets something like this and it just bounces. It somehow bounces the next few days, right? So he said, you know, if you missed this, he said, China Central Television just broadcasted crypto. It's a big deal. The Chinese-speaking communities are buzzing. Historically, coverages like these led to bull runs. Not saying past predicts the future, but he kind of is by saying not financial advice. So we have that going on, and that's June 1st. If you guys didn't know, that is June 1st. And I saw this little graphic here. This is back from 2019, but this just goes to show back in the day how much volume was coming in from China, man. China was bringing some serious volume back then. If we look at 2019, right, it looks small, right? It looks small, and then watch how big China gets. And this was obviously the year before that they got banned, right? What the frick is going on, man? Hold up. What is going on? Watch again. Come on, man. So China's right. Boom, right? Back in 2017, massive. And then China started to get a little fuzzy against crypto. Look, it was even more than US back in 2017, right? And then China started to get fuzzy about crypto, and then they started to fall off, right? But massive market coming in. I'm excited for it, bro. I really am. I really, really am. It's one of those things that no one pays attention to until it comes close to the date, and I think it's going to be exciting, man. Is it that why CZ wears glasses going blind? CZ has pictures of Jordan and Maya. What the frick are you talking about, Clint? If anything, CZ's got pictures of me in my beautiful hairline, all right? You see this hairline, man? This doesn't come very often. You see this hairline? I have to work hard for this hairline. Dude, I got sunburnt to a crisp yesterday, guys. I was outside for like literally hours, man. And I looked like a lobster yesterday. Do I look like a lobster today? Kind of do still. Dude, yesterday I was red. I was so red. The thing about me, I'm just so immune to the sunburns where I don't even really get like affected by it too much anymore. I just take it like a champ, right? Because I got the calluses. I take it like a damn champ though. Nice 5 head. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Brian Miller said, wow, almost 4th. What are you talking about, man? Trust the honest Canadian. He is too nice. He has been giving us some hints lately, guys. He has been giving us some hints, which is really, really nice. Seems like Bitcoin's taking a little bit of a breather here, which is fine. I mean, just had a massive move up. One of the more volatile moves you've seen in a while. Moved like 5% up at the current moment. It's pretty nice, man. That's a big move. Let's see. Instead of I'm a white guy with a hair growing, nice. What's the next lower low? PS5's the next. What's the next lower low? Well, you know my take, PS5, right? I've sort of had the same take. In my opinion, like since we were at the lows, we said, okay, once Bitcoin gets back above the bull market support band, right? I think, and really the 50 moving averages, which are right there. we had the same sort of take, right? We said we were going to hold it as support, right? And we have one long bear market. We come up, right? We get back above the 50. Every bull market up to date has seen Bitcoin come up to the 0.5, the 0.618 retracement after the year-long bear market, right? Every single one. But we always want to say this time's different for this reason or that reason. There's always a reason, man. Last time it was what we weren't going to do it because of COVID. The time before that, we had, I think it was one of the bigger exchanges crashed. But it seems Bitcoin kind of bounces back and seems to just do what it does despite what's going on in the world, right? It just seems to do it. You know, I don't know how it does it, but it always seems to freaking do it, man. So, yeah, in my opinion, I think we're going to see price action like this. We're going to see a move up to here, pull back to the 50, right? And then a move up eventually into the halving, something like that. Right? And everyone's going to try to predict something different, right? They're going to try to act like the guy who's like trying to predict something different. But, you know, I'm just going to go based off what Bitcoin's done in the past, which is basically something like this. You know, so that's my take. You know, it's not the most exciting take, right? We want all-time highs this year. We want Lambos this year, right? We want Lambos this year. Bob, oh my God. Bob's going to get mad at me, man. Here he comes.
What the hell, Jordan? We want Lambos now. We don't want to wait till frickin' 2024. That's bullshit. When are my alts gonna 20x? That's all I care about. You know, we can talk about calluses and aliens and all this shit during the bear market. We want to know, when is my alt gonna 20x? That's it. We don't care about anything else. All right? We don't care about a 2x. Who's in crypto for a 2x? Give me the 20x. We want it now. Let me know.
That's still that's I generally agree with Bob on that one, man. I will. Let's see. John said, sorry to tell you, Bob, but you're probably not going to have to wait till 2025. Oh Lord, maybe John. I honestly, you know, and this is kind of my thought process, something like that. But honestly, like, I don't know, man. I think the rest of this year is going to be good, just because everyone's still so bearish, man. And as this year goes on, you guys notice that there's always a bearish narrative that comes out, and then it just gets trounced, right? And then the market goes higher, and then there's the next bearish narrative that comes out, gets trounced, market goes higher. It's been this whole year. It's been like that, right? FTX, right? And then it was freaking banking crisis, and then it was, you know, and now it's the freaking debt ceiling, and then it's going to be something else and something else and something else. They always say that in the bull runs, as you go into a bull market, you climb the wall of worry, right? 75% of the move up is going to be people doubting it, right? And so far, this whole move up has been people doubting the move up, right? That's been the whole move, like, in general, right? The majority of public is is bearish as the NASDAQ freaking rips, over halfway to all-time highs at this point. You know, that's been this whole year, right? Is all the macro heads that, I mean, quite honestly, you know, I honestly, and I was saying this months ago, I think the doomers are worse than the moon boys were in 2021. I think if you were a doomer at the beginning of this year, you were worse than the moon boy, man. You know, because honestly, the market's been moving up faster than it moved down. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, so that's about where we're at, man. But for now, all right, Jordan, we said we're not going to troll. Jordan, we ain't going to troll. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's see. Shane said your thought process should be all-time high this year, late summer. Shane, give it to me, man. Give it to me. I'll be happy, you know. If China wants to come in and pump my backs to all-time highs, let's go, bro. I will be more than happy, right? If China wants to come in and send this shit, let's do it, man. Where's my sushi? Let's send it. I'm down. I am down to send it. Alright, we're just chilling right now. in all seriousness, though, like I am totally down, but I'm still gonna remain somewhat conservative. I'm not gonna be calling for all-time highs this year as much as I want to. As much as I want to, I'm not gonna do it, Shane. I'm gonna remain conservative here. And honestly, I feel like I feel like I'm being pretty conservative with my take, just based off of still, right? I mean, I always say this, man. It seems like, okay, you look at the chat, it seems everyone's bullish, right? Look at the chat, it seems like everyone's bullish. But you gotta understand, the people who are here, we generally own crypto, so we're gonna be generally bullish. But once again, you go into the regular world, dude, people don't even care about crypto right now. Like they don't even think about Bitcoin, right? All they remember is FTX crashing, all this shit. Trust me, I know. That's all. Every time I see my family, that's all they say. Oh, Jordan, the FTX thing was crazy, huh? Dude, the regular investor is still bearish as shit. You know what I mean? So yes, we're bullish here, but the regular person is bearish. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Keep them bearish. And Franco made a good point, man. Like you guys want a conspiracy theory, and I honestly think we got a conspiracy theory on our hands. And you guys might think I'm crazy, but I think there's a case to be made. When did China ban Bitcoin? When did China ban Bitcoin? Right here, which you could argue was the actual top of Bitcoin. Right? Yes, we dumped and then we came up slightly higher like 6 months later. But I think that was sort of fabricated, that second little leg up. But this was the real top, right? Let's be honest. I think we can all, if you were in the market at this time, this was the most hyped time. It was right here back in early 2021. That's when China banned Bitcoin, right? Now, why did they do that? Why did they do that at that exact point? Why did they do it right there? Guys, you know the Chinese were buying crypto all throughout this range. They're not dumb. They're not dumb. You saw the volume they used to do. You know they were buying down here. And they banned it up here, allowing all their people to sell at the highs because they had to. It was banned, right? And then altcoins come down 90%. All altcoins at weekly supports, literally all of them. And when do they decide to allow their citizens to buy Bitcoin or buy crypto again? When literally every single altcoin is at the weekly damn support level. You can't make this shit up, man. And you know, and what is the US doing? Twiddling their thumbs, being dumbasses, not doing anything with crypto, just being freaking dumbasses. And they're gonna end up FOMO on the top. As all, you know, everyone in Asia buys at the lows, all the US people are gonna be FOMO at the top. It's almost like it's a thing to, like, you know, take money from the US, but it's a whole conspiracy theory. But you can't tell me there ain't a conspiracy theory there, man. You can't tell me that, man. And guess what? US is dwindling their thumbs. Everyone in the US is scared to buy crypto. Asia comes and buys it, right? US does something at the top. All the US people FOMO at the top. China bans it again. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat, man. You can't tell me it's conspiracy theory, bro. Let's see. But they get in front run. They are getting front run a little bit. They are getting front run. Let's see. Another rocket across the US bow as we F around with crypto. Facts, man. Facts, Clint. We're effing around, man. Anyways, it's a little conspiracy theory there, you know? We had to bring a slight conspiracy theory. John, that ain't gonna happen, bro. Like, you're telling conspiracy theorists, stick to macroeconomics. All right, we're going into a recession. There's a banking crisis. All right, and the debt ceiling is not gonna get passed. All right, I'm telling you right now, the banking crisis is not over. All right, the debt ceiling is going to not be finalized, and Bitcoin's still going to 25K, bro. Get over it. All right. Yeah, listen to this guy. The volume is still severely low on this move. All right? We aren't going any higher than this. It is officially over. Over in this market. Get over it. Anyways. That was my conspiracy theory for the day, man. Let me know. Do you guys agree or disagree with my conspiracy theory? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat with my conspiracy theory there. Let's see. Franco, you're a genius. If the bears are raising the bar to Bitcoin's going to 25K, then it's over for them. That is so true. Right? Instead of this,
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
now it's Bitcoin's going to 25K. Oh my God. All right. Anyways. So that's Bitcoin right above the 200 week. Looking pretty, I'd say it looks very, very good on the weekly close this week. Can't really look too much better considering that it looked really bad at some point, and now it looks really good. We got 30 minutes into the close, so unless Bitcoin gets a massive dump on the close, which, I mean, it's kind of just chilling here at 28,100. It's not looking too bad. And then we got Ethereum, which also is getting a sweet little bounce today, right off the 50-week EMA, right? So same freaking process with Ethereum. It's the same chart, really. As soon as ETH got over the 50 EMAs, we were looking to hold that as support. And I'm honestly, the way Ethereum has been performing this year, I was actually not as bullish on Ethereum at the beginning of this year, because typically this is not when Ethereum does well. But dude, Ethereum's been like just holding up with Bitcoin the whole year. So if I'm gonna expect Bitcoin to go to the retracement levels, I'm actually looking for Ethereum to come up to these ones too. Like I said, it's not going to be tomorrow, but over the course of the next few weeks, I would not be surprised. And I know this, once again, it's like the higher we go, it's like, I know this sounds crazy. I would not be surprised to see 2,800 ETH, and even maybe 3,200 ETH later this year, right? Like I said, not tomorrow, but later this year. Would not be surprised. We got the weekly stocks crossing right at the bull market support band as well. Where's the bull market support band when we need it? Right at the bull market support band. Oh, beautiful. And we got the weekly stocks crossing to the upside right there, right at the lows. All right, so beautiful timing. This little boring period allowed momentum to reset. Right, and we didn't really even have to go that low, which was beautiful about this move. So ETH looking strong as shit. And honestly, I've never been more bullish on Ethereum in my life, considering the fact that it is now deflationary, meaning supply is getting burnt. When before it was complete opposite, right? So it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. He said 3,200 ETH tomorrow. Maybe. I'd be down.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I don't think so, but at some point this year. I don't think it's going to be now. Let's see. ETH, my boy, pumping. Nice, bro. But. Insert the next ETH killer here. There's no ETH killer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. John, don't get me started, man, because people get mad at me when I do this. But there isn't an ETH killer, man. At least yet. All the ones who came out before have just showed that they're not the ETH killer. Solana, AVAX. I can go down the list. But I'm not going to go through them. So that's Ethereum looking good so far. Will it continue? We'll see. But you can't really get a better weekly close than that, honestly. Right? It just really 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row that were bearish that you just engulfed in 1 week. So good stuff there. The cone. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, man. Let's hang out with the chat for a little bit. Mike said, even bigger conspiracy. The NBA could have it be Miami and Denver. It's rigged. Why would they want Miami and Denver, though? I think that Boston, Denver would be so much better. I think Denver would just run town on Miami. Denver's just playing ridiculously well. Like, Denver is just hot as shit, man. Like, they destroyed the Suns. They destroyed the Lakers. I forget who they played in the first round. But, like, dude, the Nuggets are just on fire. I think they would destroy the Heat. I think the Celtics Nuggets would be way better series. But, I guess I don't think basketball is rigged. Basketball is the one sport I don't think you can, like, rig it based off the refs. But it's that one sport where, like, okay, you have to shoot the ball and make it, right? So it's I don't know if you could rig basketball, unlike, rigging football, which is pretty easy in my opinion. You just blow coverages, you just purposely blow coverages and purposely don't tackle guys, right? But basketball would be tough to rig, in my opinion. Denver's relentless. Nuggets be chilling this whole week. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Thomas said 666 people watching. Nice, man. We're up a little bit from the lows. It's still a low number considering Bitcoin's pumping 5% today. That is still very low, which I'm cool with, man. Keep it low, bro. The higher Bitcoin price goes and the viewers stay low, that is bullish. That is very, very bullish because you know they always come back at some point. It's usually higher, right? But we're in that lull period now. 28,083 for the coin, guys. The ref can influence by 5 points. Yeah. Anyways, altcoins. Once again, guys, we've been sort of saying altcoins were at weekly supports for weeks now, right? And it's only a matter of time. We just needed Bitcoin to get a move, and then we were expecting moves from altcoins. Finally, you're seeing some life, man. Now, once again, this year is usually Bitcoin's year, right? So don't go up in arms thinking your alt's going to pump, 20x to the upside. Probably not going to happen. But we're finally seeing some freaking life on the altcoins, which is fantastic. I'm alive! This is Jordan from the multiverse. I can leave the island now. I've been there for 90 years. My God, I'm so sick of that boring Bitcoin island. Altcoins are finally moving. Wilson, we're moving. We're moving, Wilson. Wait, where's Wilson? Oh, I threw him in the ocean. But, you're starting to see some movement on altcoins. And this is what sort of, what we were sort of saying is, dude, almost every altcoin is at weekly support. Now, we're not expecting moon, right? But I would expect a bounce here. It just makes sense, right? You respect support until it's support. Once again, you're not seeing the biggest move, but you are seeing a bounce here. For the first time in like 6 weeks in our Ethereum Classic fractal, just to like illustrate where I think altcoins are. If I'm expecting Bitcoin to have another leg, right? And I'm looking at Ethereum Classic doing the same exact consolidation pattern that it did before it had its 2020 run in here. I would think that Ethereum Classic is somewhere right in this period, which is, at any point, I wouldn't say you're going to do it now, but I would honestly say once Bitcoin breaks this local high here, I would say that is when you're going to see a move up on alts, right? Just looking at it like this. I would say any week, it could be, just looking at this, it could be 2 more months or it could be tomorrow. But in this period, I'm not expecting it to go much lower than this. I would expect it, if anything, to chop in here for a few weeks, but eventually I am looking for that to move to the upside. Isn't it funny how it correlates with Hong Kong being allowed to buy crypto? Right at where altcoins, if it's anything like 2020, are supposed to go up based off of where they were before. Doing the same exact accumulation pattern that we did in 2020. And it always lines up with the news, doesn't it? Isn't it funny? Dude, this shit's rigged. It always lines up with some type of news. Funny. What we got coming up next, right? We got ETC. We got Doge. Right, the other Doge one we've been looking at in here, the Doges, right, doing the same exact accumulation pattern that it did in 2020. I honestly am not that bullish on Doge. Since I'm honestly not that bullish on Doge, the Doge anymore. Probably means that you should buy it. If I'm gonna be honest, like, it probably means you should get in Doge if I'm not bullish on Doge anymore, right? But Doge. Same thing. It's doing the same exact accumulation pattern. Once again, it's not about the exact moves. It's about the peaks and troughs in here. Doing the same exact accumulation pattern that it did back in 2020 as well. Well, once again, I would say, dude, it could be a little bit, but I'm not expecting it to go too much lower than this. If I'm right, I'm not expecting it to go too much lower. You can still go sideways for a while, but I am expecting that move up to be a violent one. Is the next move. So. That is about where we're at, man. I can show you a million different ones, but I'm not going to go through all of them. You guys know the altcoin charts, man. Right? You guys have been peeking at them, right? I can go through all the altcoin charts. They were all at brilliant levels to buy, right? Arbitrum, boom, 6% right off the weekly support there. Matic, let's look at some. I can look at all of them, man. That was the fun part. It's like, dude, we gotta have patience. We gotta have patience. Matic was another good one, right? Just right off weekly support. 1, 2, 3 reaction off there. We'll see if we can get any bigger move than that. But so far, a nice reaction. And I'm pissed off about XRP, man. Oh my God, XRP not going to. Doesn't look like it's gonna go to my buy level at this point. Like I would need a Bitcoin crash to get XRP to my buy level. It's gone. I don't think it's coming back here. Like I would basically need it to dump now 22%, and I don't see that happening at this point. Unless Bitcoin freaking crash to the deep depths of hell. You know what I mean? So I think I'm stuck with only a small bag of XRP, but that's fine. I'm not going to FOMO into it. If it happens to come back down here like this again, like maybe something like this, maybe I'll scoop it up here. But, it looks like it's gone. So I have only a small bag of XRP. But it is what it is. I was greedy. I was like the Bears at 25K. You could hate me for it. I was literally the Bears calling for 25K. That was literally me on XRP, man. But I don't think at this point, just looking at it, man, I mean, you're breaking, not that I'm a fan of buying breakouts, and that's why I'm not buying it here, because I don't like buying breakouts. I only buy supports. That's my number one rule. I only buy supports. If it's not on support, I ain't buying it. I missed out. Because usually it does end up coming back to support eventually. But yeah, you got XRP breaking out here. So like I said, you would need Bitcoin basically dumping like huge, in my opinion, to get XRP back down to like 36 cents. You know what I mean? And I just don't think you're going to see it. And if what I'm looking at is true, I just don't think you're going to see it. So the XRPers, I think you're sitting pretty nice in here. If you've been accumulating XRP down here, I think you're sitting pretty nice for hopefully something happen with XRP. But hey, like I said, if anything happens with XRP case, I think everything moons. Or everything gets a boost from it. So I don't think it's necessarily like the end of the world that I don't have a big XRP back. But I'm cool with my small one. My small little peepee, My small little peepee, It's like, while all you XRP whales with the big wig whale bags going. With your giant slongs, G11 said, remembering Kronos pump. Oh, yeah. Remember the freaking Kronos pump back in the days where I got left in the dust? This time, at least, it's not because I sold it. I was just being greedy. I was just being greedy. Oh, man. I am so greedy, man. Jerome, will you pledge to eat a sock if XRP hits that target? No, John. I will not pledge a sock. Because the thing about XRP is if it loses the case, it could easily still dump all the way down to here, right? But if let's do this. If XRP doesn't lose the case, I don't think it comes down here. But I will not commit to eating a sock. Obviously, if it loses, it's going to come back down here. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, time will tell on the XRP front if that's the case. Taking care of business, it's same. I'm buying XRP regardless. Do it. Go for it, man. Go for it. If that's your plan, go for it. I just have a very strict rule when it comes to buying altcoins. But, it is what it is. Sometimes I miss out on shit because I have a strict rule, But that's okay. I don't mind. By the way, this is one of my favorite gifts, by the way. I have to show you guys this one. I love this gift, man. It's just so stupid. You got, like, this Holt guy just throwing a bear. And the bear just looks so fake. I love this. Like, no one else likes this meme as much as me. I don't know why I like this. Just look at the bear, man. He's just flying and he's just like... and it's just some guy in some costume just going... Look at him. I love this meme. I could look at this one all day. It's so stupid. But yeah, this is my favorite meme to post when the bears get destroyed, He's just flying in the air. Sell in May and go away. Well, I mean, technically speaking, if you sold in May and went away this year, technically speaking, it still would have worked out for you. But the problem is, for all the sell in May and go away peeps, a lot of people did the sell in May and go away because they were trying to buy back at 25K. But Bitcoin, so, it's all fun and dandy to say sell in May and go away. But this is why I always say, guys, a lot of people just out trade them. Like, they outsmart themselves and they try to trade and sell high and buy low. But what typically happens is they might sell at a good level, right? But then they say, okay, I'm not going to buy back until it hits, let's say, 25K. So all the people that were waiting for 25K now are sweating it out, thinking, shit, man, if it goes up here, dude, I'm going to have to buy back in higher, right? So it's okay. It's easy to say at the time, okay, I'm gonna sell at 29 and I'm gonna buy back at 25. But my always famous saying is, okay, what if it doesn't go to 25? What's your plan then, right? So now, if you've just been sitting on your hands, it's sort of, dude, this is the time, in my opinion. I've said in 2023, it's better to just sit on your freaking hands. Ignore the news and sit on your freaking hands, right? Because they're gonna try to FUD you out of your coins. They're gonna buying your coins from you, and it happens every time, right? So now the same people that sell in May and go away, waiting for 25K to buy back in for the perfect retest, now have to decide, okay, shit, man, what do I do now? But everyone else who just didn't do anything, right? Because you're planning for next year in 2025 and not just thinking about this year, are just sitting here going, okay, here we go, right? And you don't really have to think too much. At least that's my take, right? But no, I mean, in reality, the sell in May and go away guys did technically do well, but they probably didn't buy back in here. That's the thing. You know what I mean? They're probably still in cash thinking, okay, what do I do now? That's always the problem with selling and trying to buy back in lower. Right before freaking halving, That's cool to do when you're like a couple of years from the halving, but dude, you get the halving in 10 months now. And I think it's going to get front run again. Everyone knows about it this time. I honestly think, like, guys, do you think there's a chance? Do you think there's an honest chance? Because think about it. And this is something I've been thinking about a lot lately, right? Do you guys think there's a chance? Ignore the map, dude. Ignore everything that's going on in the world, okay? Because once again, I will say it again. It's easy to get caught up in that stuff, but that hasn't mattered all year. Let's be honest. Just imagine normal market does its thing, okay? Do you really think that horse guy who's gonna go,
wow, the markets are shit right now, I will just wait until the halving to buy? Yes, that is easy. That is literally the easiest thing to do. I will buy at the halving and then sell higher and take profit. Yes, that is precisely the best strategy in crypto.
Right? Do you really think? And I've been thinking about this more lately. What if actually, and I know you guys will think this is ridiculous and like this. What if we actually went on the run before the halving this time? Right? Just bear with me for a second. And what if this time, okay, that the halving will be a buy the rumor, sell the news event? Quite possibly, right? Now, that's not my base case. I don't think that's the most likely thing. But I think that's a possibility. I think a lot of people don't like to talk about that shit. I think that's a possibility. Because in the past, you've actually seen crypto move up before the halving, right? Right? Like right here, boom, before the halving. COVID dumped you. But what if COVID didn't happen right here? Like, I always like to think about, like, what if COVID didn't happen right here? We probably wouldn't know it went up as high, but I bet we would have topped out sooner. You know what I mean? And sort of same thing back here, right? The halving was like right here, but dude, we were already going to the moon before the halving. Back in 2014, 2015. The halving was like right here. Bitcoin was already up like 4x from the lows by the time the halving came out, right? So it's interesting. What if that could be the case? It's a thought process. Like I said, I don't think that's the most likely thing, but I definitely think there's a once again, that's my favorite term lately, a non-zero chance that could be the case. I don't know. I waited too long. Shane said, I have a suspicion the halving will be the false flag. Many will miss this pump in 2023. I actually, the longer this goes on, the more I want to agree with you, Shane. It's tough. It's tough. And that's why, dude, the thing is, if you just buy low, you don't really have to worry about that. You just take profits on your way up, no matter what the time frame is. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's this year or not, I'm going to be taking profits on the way up. You know what I mean? Whether it's in 2023 or 2024, I'm selling at the same levels. So it doesn't matter to me. But it'll be interesting, man. I just like the last cycle was so different, right? We never saw one of these double tops, and it threw everyone off because it never was like that before. It threw everyone off. I bet this one will be throwing everyone off too in some type of way. Some type of way, it's gonna throw everyone off. You know, we'll see. Pullback happened at 25.8 already. The run is underway. Mike, I love when Mike just trolls the Bears in the chat for me. He just goes nuts in the chat trolling the Bears. He said the pullback already happened. Runway to 25K. Oh man, that's funny. ETH is acting funny. Where's ETH? Yeah, I mean, ETH did come down to, like, technically speaking, taking care of business. Like, you had this high right here from February. ETH actually did perfectly backtest that. You know? It did. Perfectly backtested. It perfectly backtested the September high, too. Perfectly, man. I think the ETH structure looks so nice. Like, the structure on ETH here is so nice, man. Like, this is just beautiful structure in here. It's just classic, man. Just rise, retrace, rise, retrace. It's probably going to be, once again, rise, retrace. This is nice and neat. It's very nice and neat. It's quite beautiful. But yeah, should be interesting. Oh, one thing we haven't checked at is we looked at total. I want to look at ETH, ETH dominance. Where's that at? Oh man, we are right at that high on ETH dominance too. Like, dude, we keep knocking on the door on ETH dominance in here too. Bitcoin dominance moving up too. So you got Bitcoin dominance moving up, and you got ETH dominance moving up, which means that Bitcoin and ETH are moving up more than altcoins on average, right? What's ETH BTC? ETH BTC. Oh man, I think a massive move is, dude. I've been saying this for weeks now, dude. A massive move is coming on this shit, bro. Dude, we haven't seen this low of volatility on ETH Bitcoin in history. Dude, it's crazy how low some of the volatility shit is in crypto right now. Last time we saw it was down here, man, and that was right before ETH went freaking berserk against Bitcoin last time. Like, absolutely went berserk. Back in like early 2021, where like ETH was doing nothing, and then all of a sudden ETH just went to the moon, right? And it's kind of got that falling wedge, low volatility, right? From low to high, we came to the golden pocket. We still got to break out, right? It's not the end of the world until we break out, but you got that sort of structure in there, man. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting to see how this plays out, but. Once again, we're just making lower highs on this. We got to freaking make a freaking higher high before we can get pumped on, oh, ETH is going to the moon. And why is this important? Well, if ETH outpaces Bitcoin, usually, that means that you're getting some type of altcoin move, you know? So we'll see. Make it double. Let's see. One of these screen names is anime. Always a mystery, though. Where is anime? What's anime? I never knew this. What's anime's name in YouTube chat? Anime, you in here, bro? Let me know if you're in here. Don't all you guys be saying like, yo, I'm anime. AJ said, can you share long-term target and Arbitrum? I don't like long-term targets, man. I think, because you never know. You just don't know. It just depends on what Bitcoin does, right? If Bitcoin goes to 80K versus Bitcoin goes to 300K, it's going to be a way different target, right? But, you know, for Arbitrum, the thing with this one is it's one of the newer coins. This is one of my bigger altcoin bags here is Arbitrum. Dude, this structure is beautiful. This daily structure in here is like just sexy in here. For Arbitrum though, if I'm gonna go based off like this being a typical crypto cycle, I would say at least $10, and that's probably on the low end. If it's like anything like a typical crypto cycle. And honestly, that's probably low. I mean, that's probably way low. But, you know, I'm just giving you a relative. Like, that's about like a 8x from here-ish. That's probably too low. If it's anything like the last two crypto cycles. But, yeah, man. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. What I would do is just take profits on the way up, right? So, like, maybe like every 50 cents Arbitrum goes up, maybe you take out like 5% of it or something like that, right? But just have a plan. Just mark off levels. Dude, what you could just do is just mark off freaking levels on the chart. And every time it hits that, just take 5% or 10%, Like whatever you want to do. That's the best strategy. Don't wait till one price to sell. Because what happens is that screws everyone. Is when you wait till one price to sell, it's never going to hit that freaking price. Because everyone's going to front run you. Because if you're marking off a price, that means probably a million other people are marking off that same price. Because there's a reason why you're marking off that price, right? So I would say, dude, just mark levels, take profits on the way up. Don't wait for don't be like, oh, I think Arbitrum's going to $10. I'm going to sell exactly at 10. It'll probably stop at 9.90. That's just the way the market works. It's always like that, bro. Taking care of business and sold my ARB on Friday. Nice, dude. Sexy looks nothing like a 6-foot blonde. Jan, you like the 6-foot blondes? Why do you like the 6-foot blondes? That's tall as shit, man. That's tall as shit. Hey, listen, I got a 6-foot blonde for you. Here you go. Hey, you want me? Come on, I got you. I'm a 6-foot blonde. Any takers? I'm not that annoying. Listen, I cook good food. If we go out to dinner and there's a problem with a manager, I'll ask for the manager for us. If a dog starts running up to me, I'll go, ooh, ooh. I'm great. Okay, so if you want a tall 6-foot blonde, I'm your girl. Just let me know. Oh man, that's a big Bertha though. That's a big Bertha. Damn. Legs. Let's see. I agree with George. If the 4-year cycle continues as normal, then 100K BTC in 2024 is very, very likely. Hey, I have much lower targets I'm gonna have much lower targets than most people this time. But like I said, I would not be surprised if Bitcoin pulls off something ridiculous. I wouldn't. I would not at all, man. I would not at all. And I definitely think for the long term, people are really understating this whole China thing. I really do, man. Like, dude, it's the country with the most amount of people in it, man. You know what I mean? I think people are understating that. It's not gonna come out right away. Like, oh my God, Thursday we're not gonna pump to 100K. But over the course of the long term, I think that's gonna have a huge effect. But like I said, I am going to be selling, well, at least I hope, much lower than most people are calling for. But you know, it's always fun when you get up to a certain price and you're like, holy shit, I'm euphoric, and oh, we're at 70, 80K, and it looks like it's still bullish, and yeah. But the key is to fight the euphoria. You got to fight the euphoria, man. But like I said, right now we are definitely far from euphoria. Like like I said, this is the least euphoric I've ever seen this space. So anyone who says everyone's bullish right now, just bro, you just have to look at the numbers, man. Like, trust me, I know more than anyone if the space is bullish or not. I have the data to see if people are bullish or not. People ain't bullish right now on crypto. You know what I mean? That is just not true. It's just not true at all. Which is good. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Let's get higher, and then get people bullish. That's what I want to see. I want my family asking me about crypto when it's at 60K, not when it's at 28. I'd be a little worried if they were asking me right now. I'd be definitely very worried. But when it gets up to 40, 50, 60, hey, I would love to get a phone call and say, hey, Jordan, I'm interested. Just not right now. Not right now, man. Not right now. Let's see. Let's see. Currently in the world, 7 out of 8 billion people do not live on poverty. 7 out of 8 billion in the world do not live in poverty. Is that actually a fact? Listen, I'm not, dude. The thing nowadays is like you can find out if anything's a fact just by Googling it. It's great. What did they do back in the days when they had an argument? You just say, "Oh, well, I feel like this. I feel like that." Now you could just go, "Hey Siri." I think it actually just heard me. "Hey Siri, is this?" And then she's just like, "Well, yes, approximately 8% of people." And you're like, "See?" It's so easy to win arguments now, you know? I feel like, you know, the world is this way. Is it true? Jordan takes fact from a YouTube chat. Listen, if I can just Google it, I can just Google it. All right, Bitcoin's settling down now. So this is why I didn't want to hop on early, guys, because anytime I hop on the stream, I stop the pump. So unfortunately, the pump is stopped because I hopped on. You guys were begging me to come on early. I'm like, bro, I'm not coming on early because I know as soon as I hop on, nothing's going to happen. And what do you know? Nothing happened. And then as soon as I get off, Bitcoin's going to do something. It is rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Nuts Flush. Shout out to Nuts Flush, man. Let's go. We've been getting it right all year, Nuts Flush. All you had to do was buy low and sit on your hands. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. We're not every single dip. We're not calling for a crash. You know what I mean? It's like Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin gets a dip, everyone calls for a crash. Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin gets a dip, everyone calls for a crash. It's going to be the same thing again. I think Bitcoin's about to get another leg up. Bitcoin's going to get a dip at some point. Everyone's going to call for an imminent crash. What's going to be the next thing? Probably, who knows? It's always something, man. Like back then, we didn't know about the banks, and then we didn't know about the debt ceiling. It's probably going to be some random FUD again back here, where everyone's going to call a crash. And then we'll probably go up again. Everyone's going to call for a crash. Every single time. Oh, man. But anyways, it's the daily close. Let's see what we got, man. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Should we wake up the Saudis a little bit? Let's wake up the Saudis, bro. Let's wake up the Saudis right now. We need some pumpage from the Saudis. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit rolling. Bitcoin closes 28,000 and 88. It's an eyeball. 28,088. Nice close. Weekly close. Couldn't have closed the weekly better than that, honestly. Fantastic weekly close. And now we're on to week number 2. We're finally at the week where Hong Kong is coming in, baby. I've been waiting for this for months. Still got friggin' 3 days, though. Let's go, man. Spam the camels. Let's go. And yes, I can do this. I am Syrian. Time to wake them up. They're about to max bid. This is actually a good song. Oh, we're getting a pump. They're max bidding. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. I'm totally exaggerating. But we need to see it anyways. Spam the camels, baby! Jordan, I think the Celtics will lose game 7. Oh, Dylan, no, there's no way. There's no way. I don't see it happening for multiple reasons. I'll tell you why. The Celtics will not lose game 7. All right? Oh! One, they're at home. They're in Boston. 2, the Heat are rattled right now, bro. They are rattled. They don't know what to do. How do you lose 3 straight after being up 3-0 and come back? Rattled. Jimmy Butler looks like a peasant out there. Right? That's all I need to say. That's it. Because they have so much pressure on them not to be the first team in history to lose 3-0. Rattled, man. Go! If you want to take a bet, I'll take a bet, though. I will bet anyone $100 that the Celtics win Game 7. Let's go. Oh, come on. What was that fake spike? Oh, Lord. The Arab Jam is sweet, though. Thank you, John. This is actually a pretty good song. I think it's a pretty good song. So true, the Saudis are sleeping. Bro, I'm not sleeping. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, man. Good thing Wes is not here making the jokes in the chat again. That's funny, man. Heat are plus 300 to win the game. No way they're they're plus 300. Okay. It is what it is. See, no one wants to take my bet because everyone knows the Celtics are going to win. So no one... Clint bet me game 5. Okay? No one wants to take the bet with me, man. Because everyone knows the Celtics are going to win. That's how I know. It is what it is, man. We just got to accept that history is about to be made. All right. Bitcoin is spiking up a few times here, but cannot seem to be breaking this $28,200 zone on the 15-minute. We got the golden pocket coming up here. So if we kind of zoom out, we got a golden pocket coming here. So from this high to this low, golden pocket's coming in at 28.3, which is slightly above where we're sort of getting resistance now. So a little bit of short-term resistance, say there, but I think the big thing was this support, which was acting as resistance, we have now flipped, right? We have now flipped back into, well, we didn't flip back into support, but we are now back above that point, which is, that's the big kicker for today. That is humongous. Now, what do we do here? I think, it'll be interesting. That 4 hour is shot. So I think at some point we got to sort of see a slight pullback here because we pretty much just gone straight up since 25K here. So at some point we're going to need a slight pullback, in my opinion. But that's always the dangerous last words, and that's where you sort of get screwed. But I think if there's a point where Bitcoin gets a pullback, it's probably somewhere in this zone, and I could see it pulling back to test this support, and then maybe moving up like that. But yeah, that 4 hour RSI is short in there. 82. It's probably the highest it's been. Yeah, it's the highest it's been since our high. It's crazy. So we'll see what happens there, short-term time frames, but it's the first time we actually can look at short-term time frames in quite a bit, It's actually been like worthwhile of looking at it. Lately, it's just been nothing. Dude, Bitcoin had the 2 easiest long opportunities in the history of Bitcoin here. Bro, the 200 week, historically, Bitcoin's held the 200 week. It's only broken it one time, and that was in June under circumstances of shit going on. How are you at least not going to play along off the 200 week? You know what I'm saying? Dude, that was just the most obvious one. And you had 2 chances there. Look, 1, just bounce instantly. 2, bounce instantly. This is the 200 week right here. Just 2 perfect bounces, man. So if you're still in a long from down here, shout out to you. Your boy's still in a long from down here. Now, I've only taken 2 trades in the last month. 2. 1 here. And 1 here. That's it. Other than that, I haven't done shit. It's been boring as hell. But that's about where we're at, man. So now we're up here. If honestly, this actually wouldn't be maybe a little scalp short right there. Wouldn't be too bad, but we'll see. I'm not going to do it because I know. Because, I know looking at that BBWP, the market can remain market can remain crazy and I don't know, some shit like that. You guys know my point. Let's see. I'll never be a Celtics fan, but it is fun to have a chance to see history. Yeah. It is fun to see a chance to see history. That would be insane, man. I honestly might cry. If they win tomorrow, I honestly might cry. And if they came back from 7 games, won tomorrow, and then won the finals, bro, I would 100% cry. That would be the most legendary run. That would just be legendary, man. Right? 7 games against the Sixers, 7 games against the Heat. And if they go to the finals, bro, the Nuggets are freaking good, man. The Nuggets are good. I think that one would go to at least a 6 or 7. I don't think that would be a quick series for either team. It would be good, man. It would be legendary. I honestly think that would go to 7 games too, to be honest.
Look at stacks.
It would be crazy.
K coins for a quick 2x.
We would cry on stream. Well, the game will be over after this. Well, the game will be over. The stream will be done. So I would not cry on the stream. You know, I can make the joke. Let me get my joke in here. Where's my joke? Here it is.
I love you guys. I fucking love you. I love you.
That's from back in the day. But no, I won't be crying on stream. But I would definitely be crying, and you guys would want me to record me crying, dude. All right, if I cried, I will tell Maya to record me crying, and then I will show you guys on stream. Okay. If I cry, and this probably wouldn't be tomorrow. That probably would be if they won tomorrow and then won the finals. I would probably cry. But yeah, I would tell Maya to do it, and then she will send it to me, and I will show you guys me crying.
You don't have to tell me. I will do it.
She'll do it anyway. I'm orange. Knuckle Buster. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Nola. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. I see all the names. I see all the names. All the names are coming back after months. I don't blame you guys though. You guys miss me going. Some of you guys missed me going insane for the last few weeks. But yeah, 28,173. We are seeing Bitcoin still coming up, or trying to come up here a little bit. Once again, we do have some key resistance here at the golden pocket though. So we'll see if we can get a little move higher. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's a good day today. Should we play some background music? I think we should. Let's play this. Let's play some Sunny Days. This is a nice song. This is a perfect song for today, man. It's a good day. It's a good day today. Hey! Shout out to you if you had patience. Shout out to you if, well, at least right now, took advantage of some altcoins that weekly supports, even if it's just for a small move. Shout out to you. NASDAQ futures are up 0.6%. That's crazy, man. Dude, the debt ceiling being like a deal, it's not finalized yet, right? But the debt ceiling having a deal lifts a lot of sort of worry of the market, right? And then, dude, the stock market was already pumping before that shit. You know? Yeah, stock market futures up big. Get S&P futures up 0.4%. Dollar's up, which is weird. After hours. But gold's dumping. That's a good sign. You want to see, if you're bullish on Bitcoin, you want to see gold go down. So gold's going down while Bitcoin's pumping. That's good. So good stuff today, guys. Good stuff. Inflation continues down over the weekend. 2.87%, just slowly ticking down here. Things are looking good, guys. I think slowly but surely the bears are running out of things to sort of talk about, man. Right? They're slowly running out of things. I think, right, the only thing they can really talk about now is maybe the Fed do another rate hike. We'll see if they do. Which is certainly a possibility. And then the global the recession that we've been hearing about all year, which hasn't happened yet. So I think the bears are slowly running out of fuel here, but we'll see. We'll see what the Fed does after seeing this next CPI. What they think, which is the day before FOMC meeting. Should be fun, man. Let's get it. Music's too loud? Is it? This song is chess. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. You have me way too optimistic, especially with this music. Hey, it would be different. Anderson, it would be different if I was just optimistic after the pump, but I've been optimistic this whole time, right? If I was like bearish down here and then bullish now, it would be different. But this is sort of the move. This is the move I've been looking for, man. This is the move I've been looking for. Right on time, too. Right on time. Right in here. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're we're technically actually a little bit behind. And then right in here, dude, it's so funny, man. Like, it's just funny how Bitcoin, like, despite what's going on in the world, it just tends to rhyme with past cycles. It's crazy, man. Like, they just do the same thing. And if we just keep following this, that'll be hilarious. But this is what Bitcoin does the last 2 cycles too, man. We've gone up, right? Let me go back to the weekly. Look, I'll show you guys. Ready? So this is the 2016 cycle, right? Bottomed out. Look at the structure. It comes up, it makes one peak, it dumps, makes everyone bearish, comes up again, chops around for a few months, gets everyone bearish in that chop, even though you're really not going much lower, you're just chopping, and then you go up, right? And then you go to this cycle, which, I mean, we'll obviously see. I'm not expecting like the same volatility to the upside, even though me saying that actually probably means that we do, to be honest. But the 2020 cycle, let me move this. You come up, you find resistance, you come down, everyone gets bearish. You come up again, chop in here for a few months, everyone gets bearish again, boom, off to the races, right? So once again, it's like, it always has that like double little peak structure before you go up that gets everyone shaken out of the market. And now we're going to see if it plays out now, right? Now is the real test. If we do see that swift move up to these regions now, let's see. Go up and then you get rejected and then you go down. Pretty much. Go up, go down, go up, go down, go up. Let's see. Nola. Nola's coming in with 5 memberships. Shout out to Nola, bro. Let's get everyone green in the chat, man. That should be the goal. Let's get everyone green in the chat. Can we do it? I think we can. I think we can do it too. Shout out to Nola, though. Let's go.
Strap up.
Let's
We're going to the moon.
Actually, Bitcoin's making a new high. We are coming up to the golden pocket, though, so just be careful here, guys. You could certainly see some resistance up here. I hope we blast through it, but be careful if you are FOMOing into shit after Bitcoin's already had a 6% move up. The key is getting in before the pump, which I know is always hard to do. Come on! Let's get it! Let's get it! Shout out to Nola! Coming in with the 5 gifted memberships. He's coming in hot. Let's get everyone green, boy! By the end of this year, everyone in the chat will be green. Everyone in the chat will be green, man. How many non-members do we have left? Dude, I honestly bet there's probably a good chance that like there's more members than non-members in here. Like that's how slow crypto is right now. 28,238. Come on, man. Give it to me. That golden pocket. Everyone's shorting right there. We got some new peep, it seems like. We got some new peeps. This is nice. This is nice. I like seeing it. All right, Bitcoin reject alt again, or only temporarily rejected? Let's see. This is the 15 minute. Should we go even more deep? Oh! All right, we just spiked to the golden pocket right there. We're inside the golden pocket. We just spiked inside. So that if we're going to get rejected, it'll be from around here. If we're going to see a slight pullback, which honestly, we should be getting a pullback soon. I mean, not to be like a perma bull. I mean, the hourly RSI is at an 85, 4 hours at a frickin' 83. And your stocks are both topped out on both of those. So at some point here, you gotta see a little, at least maybe not a full-on pullback, but at least a little chop, something like this, just to reset shit before the next leg. But let's see. Maybe we can just smash through this shit, man. We'll see. Maybe we can just smash through this shit. But honestly, like if I was looking at this chart, and dude, this it's tough to short this shit right now. You know? And honestly, the level I'm looking for, you see this downtrend of resistance right here? I know it's simple, but sometimes the most simple shit works. Like this bottom of this channel, right? We literally came right to the bottom of this channel and bounced. The top of this channel comes in at like 28,676, which might actually be the 786. It's right above the 618. So we'll see. Like that, this could be resistance, right? If we go over here, boom, pull back, right? And then we'll see what happens from there. We'll see. Let's let it play out. Let's let that shit play out in here. Judge Bible said, I smell 29K. I like the things you're smelling. You're not smelling shit. I like the things you're smelling, Judge. I like the things you're smelling. All right, moon helmet. What's the moon helmet level, guys? We need to make a stream consensus. What is the moon helmet level that we need to break? I would argue, I think we do moon helmet if we break 29. I think that's fair. 29 seems like a logical level, where if we break 29K, we go moon helmet. Is that fair? Is that fair? We haven't had moon helmet in, I mean, I think we have to go back to maybe, actually, 2 months ago. 2 months ago. 29K, we do moon helmet. It's like nostalgic at this point. That is literally nostalgic. 29? All right, cool. 29. 28,310. We are literally sitting right inside this golden pocket right here. If Bitcoin smashes this, oh my lord. It just has no chill right now. Let's see what we got, man. The bears right now are, dude, the bears must be going nuts right now, man. You saw my thumbnail, I said the most hated rally. Dude, the first run up was bad, but I think this one would be even worse. This one will be even more hated than the first one. But let's see. Let's see if we can get through here. But this is the first level. Let me actually, and then this level right here, 28,650. But yeah, if we get the 29K, we'll throw on the moon helmet. Let's get some more. Let's get some more hype in the chat. Let's do it. The Saudis are max bidding right now. They said, screw the stock market shorts. We're going long Bitcoin, boy. We said this next move was going to be huge. We weren't kidding. You guys thought I was kidding. Let's go! All right, right off the 6.5. Dun, 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 dun. Right off the 0.65. We're still chilling on this thing. The ice cream truck. What kind of ice cream truck plays this music, man? Remember the BBWP? Don't forget how tight that shit is. And the tightest it's been in history. History of crypto, man. Come on! This week could be epic, man. Brian said we'll pump till Tuesday morning. Brian, I love when Brian Miller's bullish, man. Let's go. Brian Miller bullish. Wayne said, put on your rubbers, bulls. You don't want to catch anything from the bears. Oh, Lord, that's funny. Bob's like, I'm not putting on a rubber. The hell do you think I am? I'm all in Shiba. I'm raw dogging that shit. Oh, let's go. All right. We're still kind of sitting in here. Now you can't hear the music. My bad. You couldn't hear the music. My bad, bro. Man. Dude, if we break this channel tonight, that would be insane. That would be such a turn of events. Hey, there we go. You couldn't hear the music the whole time. Where the hell's Wendy O? Bitcoin bench press. You think a BitBoy bench press would go through this? Let's do it. I think he's been maybe spending a little bit too much time on Bencoin. All right, let's do it. I think you know what's gonna get us through this resistance, guys. There's only one thing that will pump us through the golden pocket, and that is shit, man. Where is he? Where is he, man? Oh, here he is. I can out bench press you. Welcome. The second biggest channel in the interwebs. I will be first again. I will be first. That Coin Bureau guy, the only reason he gets views is because he's the same name. He's the same name as a sofa from England. That's the only reason he gets more views than me. All right? All right. We're about to pump pack this golden pocket, and I'm going to bench press. All right? I'll show you who's the #1 channel. Come on, Guy. Let's go. Your name's Guy. All right, here we go. TJ, help me! Yeah, Guy, you like that? All right, let's see what we do now. All right, 6.65. We just wicked off it again. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Let's see. The sofas get action. The sofas get the action, bro. Let's go, man. All right, 28,417. The corn's still just chilling, bro. Actually, it's not just chilling, but I think it's not just chilling. It's because we're on the short-term time frames. It looks like it's just chilling. How are alts doing? Arbitrum continuing to do nice shit, man. Let's go, man. If you got an Arbitrum down here, if you got an ARB down here, oh my God, I think you got a generational entry on that shit. I mean, dude, there's an argument you could be made for a lot of things. What's Ethereum? Ethereum 1924. Should we zoom in on ETH? I think we should. 1924. I mean, dude, we're pushing 2K again on ETH. This ain't no joke. 1923. This is gonna need a pullback at some point, man. This has just been running up like crazy. Look at this, just like running up with not really anything going on. So once again, like this, if there's ever area, I won't be surprised if this chops in here for a little bit. If it breaks this, we're pumping straight to this trend line right here. So we waiting, Naz. We waiting. We'll be patiently waiting here. We ain't going nowhere during this. Robert said buying ARB every day. Where's Bitcoin dominance? Oh, Bitcoin dominance is going up. It's going way up, Wayne. 48, 44. It's going to continue to go up. It is going to continue to go up. And honestly, the more this goes up, the better, man. I'm hoping this goes up. Like, I'm hoping this actually gets a big, when Bitcoin gets this next leg, I'm hoping that Bitcoin dominance just gets a massive pump, right? And then the higher it goes, the better, because then it's obviously got lower to go, right? So I'm hoping that, I'm actually hoping that Bitcoin dominance actually gets a spike up to like at least this low, like 53, comes up, ring. And then maybe after that point, or maybe it goes up a little bit higher than that, I don't know. But then at that point, it pulls back and you see altcoins move up. And that would kind of make sense with what we've been looking at, right? Looking at the ETH, looking at the Bitcoin fractal we've been looking at that shows a move up sometime soon. And then looking at altcoin fractal, which shows a move within the next few weeks to months, right? So that all kinds of lines up a little bit, which is cool. But yeah, Bitcoin dominance looking to break this resistance, man. You're right there at that resistance. ETH dominance also right at resistance. Tether dominance, which this is a nice chart right here. Tether dominance. Look, taking this wick and actually now pulling back. That's nice. Billy, is 1K in Arbitrum good for a small moonback? 1K, bro. You're gonna be. In my opinion, you'll be sitting very, very nice with 1K of ARB, man. I would think it'd be sitting very pretty with that. That's more than enough. I mean, that's more than enough in my opinion. But like anything, I mean, more is always better, right? Depending on how bullish you are on something. You know, obviously, don't go all in on one altcoin though. What are you laughing at? But yeah, shout out to Billy. Thanks for the super chat, man. But yeah, dude, if you're bullish on something, I mean, the more the better. I would just say. I mean, that's not even what you're asking, so I won't even go there. But yeah, Bitcoin's still fighting the same spot, man. We're slowly fighting. We're fighting, Judge. Let's go. Dominance will reach 100%. I don't think it'll reach 100%. That's a little dramatic, I think. That's being like too much of an altcoin doomer. Because like Gensler's already said that some altcoins aren't securities. Well, didn't he just say some other shit like everything's a security besides Bitcoin? Even though he said like a couple months ago that like there was a few that weren't, like Litecoin and like Doge and shit like that. But now everything is. The guy sucks, man. Dude, I'm not gonna. I already ranted about the U.S. government today. I'm not gonna rant about the U.S. government again, even though I want to. They suck. XRP pump coming? Oh, XRP is about to pump because I missed my buy entry. So I already know, since I missed my buy entry on XRP, it's about to go to the moon. Like, it's about to go to the absolute moon. Because I was being greedy on XRP. XRP is about to go to the freaking moon. I'll call it right now. XRP is about to go to the moon for some reason. You know, even if you want to look at this like a bull flag, right? Bull flag breakout, whatever. We do something like this, right? Gets XRP to like 70 cents. You know, I'm not a big fan of those, but you know, if you like little bull flag breakouts, there. Yeah, but just because I missed my entry, it's about to go to the moon. You know. Just buy now. You guys really want me to horse guy into XRP, don't you? I will not horse guy into XRP. No, I hold a little bit of XRP, but the majority that I wanted to buy, it's gone. It's gone. And like I said, I don't see it go back to 36 cents unless Bitcoin dumps like the freaking back down to the freaking to the Earth's core, right? Which I don't think is going to happen anyways. Like even if Bitcoin went back to like, say if Bitcoin like went like did this back to 25K, I still don't even think XRP would go to the 36 cent level. You know. Jordan, already horse guide before, dude. I have horse guides so many times. But the problem is when I've horse guide, I've lost more times than I've won. I've won a few times horse guying, but I've definitely lost many times horse guying.
Jordan, just buy XRP. You know what? Since you will not buy, I am going to buy. Yes, because it looks bullish. You got a bullish breakout of a bull flag that everyone can see. Yes, I will buy the breakout of bull flag. It will go to moon. So, yes, get ready, guys. I am part XRP now. Get ready, guys. We are going to the moon. There will be no manipulation on this. We will all be eating hay. Okay? Yes. Get ready, guys. Jordan will miss out because Jordan was greedy. He was so greedy. I am not greedy. I am fearful. And I am buying.
Oh, man. Oh, what's the fear and greed index? I'm sure it went up. Where are we at? Oh, man, we're only at 52. Nice. 52 fear and greed. It just, like, stayed at 52 the whole time. The last, like, 3 months, I feel like it's just been at 50. You know? Let's see. We should get a horse guy weekly DCA like George does. We should get a horse guy portfolio, a Bob portfolio. We should see who does the best. That would be a good idea. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make portfolio. We're going to do a horse guy portfolio where he just FOMOs into shit. We're gonna do a Bob portfolio where he just gets into super low cap meme coins. We will do a. We can do a Jabba portfolio even though he's dead. Basically, he just like buys the inverse shit. And then we'll see who comes. We'll do a Mike portfolio, which is basically maybe he just buys defensive stocks or something, and we'll see who comes out on top by the end of 2025. Something tells me actually if that was the case, I actually think I think Horse Guy would actually win in that case. Funny enough, like just the way I'm kind of thinking how the market plays out from now until 2025, I actually think Horse Guy would win. You know, if that was the case. Maybe. Guess not. AI portfolio. Oh yeah, I got an AI portfolio going. I told you guys I diversified into many different AI stocks because I do think AI is here to stay and it's going to be big. So I did do that. We look at Pepe. Pepe actually was one that didn't move. Appreciate the super chat. But yeah, Pepe was one that did not move yesterday. Or I guess today, technically. Where's Pepe?
Can you look at Pepe?
Which is cool. It's actually a good thing, you know? Because if say, like, a Bitcoin was pumping today and Pepe was going to the moon, that probably wouldn't be a good sign. Basically for Bitcoin to continue the run. But Pepe, yeah, just kind of chilling down here, which I think is a good thing, honestly, right? Pepe can pump later, but yeah, I mean, here's probably where Pepe reminds me of Shib back in the day, where like this was the first run of Pepe, and then basically Shib did nothing for a while, and then randomly had a second leg up. This is probably that phase where like Pepe just kind of chops in here for a while. Which is cool, man. Like, it reminds me of Shib. Yeah, just let this chop in here for a while. Like, let's go look at Shib. Look at Shib back in 2021. Actually, it's actually doing the same thing now, which is funny. We talked about Shib, too, doing the same thing right in here that it did in 2021. Same exact price action. If it did the same thing, you would expect one more big pump, a big pullback, and then a massive pump. But yeah, Shib back in 2021. Oh, shit, this isn't the full chart. Damn it. Let's bring up the full chart. Shib. Qcoin, maybe? No. Shib Binance. Does this have the full chart? Who had Shib? I don't know. But Shib like had it firstly came out, then it did nothing for like ever in here. For like 6 months. And then I had that big freaking move to the upside, right? So I think, you know, Pepe, you probably want to see it just go sideways for a while if we want Bitcoin to go higher, right? Or at least the meme coins to go sort of, we want the meme coins to like maybe just build a base. Then when Bitcoin hits the next local top, you see meme coins go off again. Hopefully. I'm hoping that's what happens, you know? Let's see. I'm still up 130% on an ARPA short. Shout out to Bath, man. Shout out to Bath. Yeah, man. It is what it is. All right, so 836, guys. What's Bitcoin? Bitcoin fighting the golden pocket. Can it get back above the golden pocket? We'll see. Next resistance is right here at 28,681. Let's see. Pepe is dead. It's probably dead for now, but what I usually know about those coins is like they're dead for a while and then they just have a random spike later on. Like that was Doge. Like Doge had 2 waves. Shib kind of had 2 waves. So I wouldn't think Pepe is any different. But trying to time when that is, good luck. You know, good luck. And it could dump further before that wave happens. So like, who the frick knows, man? That's why those are like just close your like if you're that's a gamble, man. Pepe is a gamble. Yeah, that's Pepe. The dead frog. I hope Pepe's not dead, man. I like the Pepe memes. I don't mind Pepe, man. I don't mind Pepe. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go, boy.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
You know what we need, guys? Do we need a second dose? Do we need a second dose? Right? I think we need a second dose. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Last time it took 3 days. Here it is, guys. And I don't put this hat on for no reason. I've only put this hat on for certain circumstances. But we're putting it on again. It's time. We're not playing around. This ain't over. This ain't over. Come on. Even dead frogs bounce? True, bro. The dead frogs bounce. So at some point, Pepe will bounce. Just who the frick knows, bro? You know? Stay in the golden pocket. Journey, try frog legs? I've never tried frog legs. Frog legs are, I would try them. That's actually something that doesn't gross me out. I would try frog legs. Now, would I eat a brain or a testicle? No. Would I eat a leg? Yeah. I mean, listen. You eat chicken legs. Why don't I eat a frog leg? But you give me a brain? Hell no.
Stupid.
All right. Come on, coin. Stop trolling. We know you're not stopping right there. Stop trolling. Let's see. It's like an undercooked wing. Frog legs are good. It's like fishy chicken. Frog legs are better than chicken wings. You guys are making me want a frog leg. Maj, you ever had a frog leg?
Nope. I would try it though.
We're gonna try a frog leg. I would eat a frog leg.
I love chicken.
Yeah.
I don't like fish.
You say it's like you guys are saying it's like a better chicken wing? It's chewy? That sounds pretty good to me. If you guys are telling me it's better than a chicken wing, I love chicken wing. I love chicken. I love chicken. You know? Gary said, what Jordan just got here, what did I miss? You're finally seeing what's playing out what we're talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Shrimp legs? Shrimps don't got no legs. Actually, no, they do, don't they? Don't let. I used to look in when I used to go. I used to get a little scuba diving shit going on back in. I lived near the beach. I think shrimps got those little things where they go. That's how they swim. They got those little legs that are like this, but they're super small. You probably could eat them. They probably just wouldn't taste like anything because they're so small. But yeah, they got the little feet that go. That's what they do, you know? Come on. We did not put the Santa hat on for no reason. Ethereum 1922. Yeah. Any alts doing anything? Most alts are up. Decent amounts on the new day. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy out there. Just 1% gainers for the most part. They definitely have legs, and you peel them off before you eat them. You can't eat them? What do you mean you can't eat them? National Geographic Crypto. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. That is what we do on this channel. Oh, man. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. Dude, I'm pissed. I'm also pissed that the stock market's not open tomorrow because I'm pumped. Dude, don't get me wrong. I'm pumped. Crypto's pumping. Dude, let's freaking go. But I'm pissed that the stock market's closed tomorrow because I want to see the AI stocks. Gold's dumping. Gold is dumping today. That is for sure. Gold's coming down. Stock futures up. Dollar's actually coming up 0.05%. I'm actually shocked that dollar's coming up though. But yeah, that's what you got going on. Those are the shrimps. The dollar, I mean, gold in my opinion is in it. Gold in my opinion is in a big falling, a rising wedge. I think that you might have saw the top on gold in my opinion. You might have saw the top on gold at the most hyped point, always. You know, kind of like I say, dude. If we want crypto to pump, we want to see gold most likely most likely come down. You know, like if we want like a serious run, because people buy gold when they're scared, when they're still scaredy cats. You know, when they're little scaredy cats and they're scared. Like this guy.
I'm gonna buy gold. We're going into a recession. We're going into a recession. I'm buying all the gold and all the silver. I'm dumping all my tech stocks in crypto. I'm getting into gold.
Oh my lord. That hasn't worked out very well for the Bears. Dumping the gold for they're dumping the tech stocks and crypto for gold. It has not worked out very well this year. Especially the tech stock, dude. Stocks have been going, like I know we're talking about crypto here, but stock market has been freaking insane. Dude, most of the top cap stocks are near all-time highs. Which is funny, man, you know? It's just the complete opposite narrative that you heard the whole like end of last year. Is 2023 is going to be a shit show. And yet you got like Apple at all-time highs, McDonald's at all-time highs, Microsoft is getting up there, Tesla up like 100% on the year. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And then now you got AI stocks freaking going to the moon. You know, it's fun. They make more gold every day. True. Someone tell him you can pull gold out of a river. That is so true, man. Technically there's not an unlimited supply of gold. Like eventually you'll run out of it on Earth, but like it's at the point where like you're not even close to running out of it. So technically gold, like at least for now, has like an unlimited supply. So I never really understood the fascination on gold. And I'm always a huge conspiracy theorist. Like, what if one day they find an asteroid with a bunch of gold on it? You know? And then gold just plummets in value because they have so much of it. You know? It's all the metals, man. I get it for, like, the short term, though. But long term, it's hard for me to be bullish on, like, gold or silver. You know? My great-great-grandpa says gold only, everything is a scam. You know why he probably says that? You know, I can tell you exactly why he probably says that. Because he probably got in on gold down here, right? So he probably is like, gold is my crypto. Listen, because if you bought gold in the 70s, bro, you're up like a 100x. You know, like if you bought gold in the 70s or 80s, dude, you're up a pretty good amount. So that's probably why he's gold only. Because it always depends. Like people who are bullish on Bitcoin, usually because they got in early, right? You know, that usually tends to be the case. So yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if he got in down here. Why he's like gold only. You know, the great Gramps. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But no, in my opinion, if I expect because I always try to say like, okay, if I expect Bitcoin to go up, then I gotta think gold's gonna go down. So my take is, all right, gold hit the resistance. I think it's gonna come down, hit this support again. Where this is probably where we get some huge financial crisis, and then gold goes to the moon. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Someday they'll pump Pepe on Satoshi Street bets. Some days, yeah, dude, someday. In like 2024, there'll be some random... It's always funny to see like what the next meme coin will be. No one knows. It's just funny. Like, who would have thought it'd been Pepe? I love Pepe, man. And I never thought it would be Pepe. You know, the one I kind of think... I don't know. You never know, man. Because like, listen, look at the meme coins that went nuts. You had Doge, Shiba, Pepe. You know, and You went from 2 dogs to a frog. So what would be next? You know? Who knows, bro? Anyways, guys, yeah, this is like I said, if Bitcoin's gonna get a pullback, it's gonna be from like right in this zone. It is sort of the golden pocket, right up in here, right from this high to this low. So makes sense. So you might see Bitcoin chop around in here for a little bit, right? Reset some of your indicators, right? The hourly is freaking cooked, bearish divergence, right? 4 hours a little bit cooked. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing kind of just like maybe chop in here for a little bit. You just want to hold. Now you want to hold this, right? So we broke back above this support. Now we want to hold this as support now if we come back down. So just watch that. If we just pump, let's freaking go. But I'm going to call it a night for tonight. We need a when moon meme coin. Dude, I think that would go nuts. When moon. Someone needs to make a when moon meme coin. I'm not doing it because I want nothing to do with being a founder of a meme coin. All it's going to do is get you in trouble in the future, right? The SEC will come after you eventually. You know what I'm saying? So if someone else wants to do it, I will buy it. But I want nothing to do with finding that shit. Anyways, I'm out of this bitch. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See the members at 8:30 in the morning. And I'll catch everyone else at 7 p.m. Let's have some fun tomorrow. See what Bitcoin does. It's a holiday, so we'll see. I might skip the member stream tomorrow just because it's a holiday, so there might not be a ton of shit going on. If Bitcoin's pumping to the moon tomorrow morning, I'll hop on. If it's just chilling in here, I'll probably just wait till tomorrow night. So I'll let you guys know. But yeah, if Bitcoin's pushing 29, 30 tomorrow, bro, I'm hopping on for the morning stream. If not, I'll catch you guys at 7. All right? Peace! Look at Jesus coin. I saw that. I saw Jesus coin went nuts, man. Jesus coin to the moon, bro. You never know.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Anyways, catch you guys later. Let's pray for another pump. Let's get it. Santa hat is on. We are Gucci. Peace. Shout out to Psycho Pro. You the man, bro. You the man.
Look at Jesus token.
There's a Wen coin. I have some, and I got rugged. We've all gotten rugged on a meme coin, man. We've all gotten rugged. Anyways, peace out.